And we back. Today I'm accepting another rebuilding challenge. I actually challenge y'all to either give me like super hard challenges or super fun challenges as we get to the point where we're playing 2K21. I think the demo comes out like today. I don't know what that's going to be like, but it ain't going to have no My League in it, whatever. So I did challenge y'all, and I mean, y'all came through for it, brother. So today I'm doing the back to school rebuilding challenge. Yeah. I think it's around that time, right? See, I've been out of school for so long, I don't even remember when school usually starts, but I'm going to just assume we're around the time when people are starting to go back to school, so we're accepting this challenge, which says, first of all, shout out to SmackDown Dragon for giving it to us. Rules! You have 8 periods of classes, so 8 challenges, but in this chronological order. When I was in school, we had 10 periods. Y'all got 8? I had 10 periods in high school. Anyway. Attendance, not really a class or a challenge, so fantasy draft. Sure, always. Number 1, class number 1, period 1 is chemistry. Turn team chemistry on. That's something we never do in rebuilding challenges. It just adds another element that you got to really worry about because this player, notoriously, Mitchell Robinson is a player that complains all the time. So don't trade for Mitchell Robinson if you want your team chemistry to be good. Okay, so turn chemistry on. Sure. English, trade for a player whose last name is longer than 8 letters. Example, Spencer Dinwiddie, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No big deal. I usually trade for Shai anyway. Next, period 3 is study hall. Study your roster harder because you must hire a teacher / coach with the max offense or defense grade of C. Example, offense could be an A, but the defense has to be a C and vice versa. I mean, okay. Right. Sure. He's basically telling me I can't hire like the Stafford guy, or I can't hire Trent Peterson, the 2 guys that I always hire. Cool. I'll hire somebody else. PE. Get the best athlete. Trade for 88 plus overall you want on your team. And he has to stay on your team for the rest of the challenge. So once I trade for that 188 and above, he has to stay. I cannot flip him. No flipping assets today. Next is my lunch period. Okay. Big boys gotta eat. Anyone over 6'10" on your roster has to play at least 36 minutes. Anyone currently under that height has a max of 28 minutes. That's whack. That's whack. So that means to me that my best player has to be a big man because I want my best players to play the most amount of minutes, and the only way I got the most amount of minutes is if he's a big man. All right, whatever. Next, history. Science says trade a player that's been in the league for over 12 seasons. All right, I can get that done. I'm thinking about a guy like Vince Carter. Give Vince Carter a ring. Foreign language. Trade for a player that is from another country that probably speaks another language, French, Spanish, etc. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school and don't remember a thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't remember a thing. And lastly, our 8th period, math. Figure out a way to make a 1-3 team trade. Now, if you've been here for a long time, you know the struggles of a 3-team trade. Yeah, a classic KLT for a Q video. And then lastly, it says, ride the bus home, simulate, and see if you get an A on this rebuild by winning the championship. Okay, SmackDown Dragon, sure. 2.6 thousand people agree with you. So here I am. I'm accepting your challenge, the back to school challenge. So I'm going to put my backpack on and get to it. All right, so I tried to put on the green shirt, like I mentioned in the video a couple days ago, and it doesn't matter. I don't understand it. I mean, I guess it's different shades of green. It's just not super important. Okay, let's randomly select our team and see what we get. I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to stop in 3, and 2, and in 1. We're running with the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, I can dig that. I can dig that. So I got here on my left screen. Is this left to y'all, right to y'all? It doesn't matter. This is where I got all the rules. So if you see me looking over, that's me looking at the rules just to make sure I complete every single challenge, okay? Pelicans are going to have the 18th pick, 19th pick. Another situation where I get towards the bottom of the lottery or the bottom of the draft, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's a rebuilding challenge anyway. I think I'm going to body it. All right, so be sure to leave a like. I don't know if I told you to do that earlier, so be sure to leave a like at this point. Helps the channel out a lot. And let's go into 2K21 with a full head of steam. And we get Ben Simmons, Montrezl Harrell, Dante DiVincenzo, Christian Wood, Mo Wagner, DJ Augustine, Kerry Trent Jr., Ian Mahinmi, Skal Labissiere, Pat Connaughton. Oh my God, we got a lot of long name players here. Svi Mykhailiuk, Pat Connaughton, Skal Labissiere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this doesn't really fit, but there's a lot. There's a lot of long name. Dante DiVincenzo. We already got a lot of players that fit that one part of the challenge. It's about having long last names. So W. So first one, turn team chemistry on. As you can see in that bottom right corner, team chemistry is on and is at 70% at the moment. Check. A in that class. Let's try to get an A in English. Trade for a player whose last name is longer than 8. So it does say trade for. So though Dante DiVincenzo's on our team now and he fits the qualifications, I think I have to trade for somebody to get a full credit in this class. So let's do that. Let's see. What do we need for our team, first of all? Our starting lineup will look like this. Kevin Knox is our starting small forward. That is a hard, and I mean a very, very hard pass. Okay, so let's try to figure out that starting small forward spot. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that first. Added Chris Middleton to my list. And that maybe just be the guy we go after, Chris Middleton. Let's see what team he plays for. I know in real life Chris Middleton hasn't looked amazing in the playoffs so far, but he had a pretty solid game the other night. And he plays for the Dallas Mavericks. So let's go talk to the Dallas Mavericks about Chris Middleton. I don't think he's a guy that's going to have some crazy trade value. 4 stars is higher than I expected, honestly. So let's see what we can do. We will give you Kevin Knox. We'll give you our bad contract in Ian Mahinmi. We will give you, other than that, we don't really have any bad contracts. We will give you, I don't want to give you Dante DiVincenzo. We'll give you Skal Labissière. Nope, you don't want Skal Labissière. Who is the other center on our roster? Mo Wagner. You know what? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Let me put everybody in their prime position. What am I doing? I'm really slacking. It's been a minute since I've done a rebuild. It's been like 2 days. 2 days, y'all. That's a very long time in Kenny terms of not doing a rebuild. So let me put everybody at the position they should be. So Ian Mahinmi was in that deal. And then I had Kevin Knox to sweeten the pot. And then I got some seconds. Then I will give you, I'm willing to give a Mo Wagner. In this case, Mo Wagner is technically our 3rd best player. Yeah, I'm willing to give up Mo Wagner. Take away these picks for now. They need to keep 15 players. Sure, you give us back your worst player, which in this case is going to be Chris Silva. Tied with Jerian Grant, Shaquille Harrison. I'm going to take Shaquille Harrison if I can. Deal. All right. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And Chris Middleton's name has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. 9 letters. So period number 2. Done. Check. A+ in English. Next, study hall. Study your roster harder because you must hire a coach with max offense or defense grade of a C. That's very confusing. But what he's saying is that if the offense is an A, the highest the defense can be is a C and vice versa. Okay? And vice versa. So let's see if there's even... Our coach right now is going to be Alvin Gentry, who got fired in real life, but obviously 2K updated that. And as you can see by his stuff, C+, D-. He failed in his classes too, apparently. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get rid of him. I mean, in this case, Jacob Underwood would count, but he's got a C+ defense, and the highest we can go is a C. If I'm going to have an A offense, he needs a C defense, and so he's slightly too high. So if that's the case, I guess Owen Taylor's the best guy available. He has a C defense, a B offense. Obviously, we're not going to be elite unless we want to go crazy. Be like, hey, we all offense, no defense around here. That's kind of lame too. So what about the other way around? All defense, no offense. Is that a possibility? It is. It is. We're at the end of 2K20, y'all. If a brother want to experiment, let me experiment. I wonder how bad it's going to be. All right, Caleb Goldman. F offensive coach. But an A on his defense. Do I pass that class? I mean, sure. I mean, maybe I misinterpreted it. But either way, we about to see some fun stuff. If this guy completely sucks, I'm going to fire him and get a CC coach. Facts. Next is PE. Get the best athlete. Trade for an 88 and above player that you want on your team. And he has to stay on the team. So there's no flipping assets. So whatever 88 and above player that I want, I could go get. That does not include Chris Middleton, though. I need another 88 and above. So let's figure who that guy is. 88 and above. Let's just see all of the participants in that club of 88 and above. 88 and above. Okay. So we got Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, who we have. We have Montrezl Harrell. We got to trade for somebody, so it can't be Montrez. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is interesting because another thing, the next one is talking about lunch. If you 6'10 and above, you have to play a lot of minutes. So maybe this guy that we trade for is a big. Oh, W. Anyone over? Oh, over 6'10. I was going to say Ben Simmons is a W, but he is 6'10. He's not over 6'10. That kind of sucks. Okay, who's another guy up here? Cat is over 6'10, but are we able to trade for Karl-Anthony Towns? He plays for the Heat. Let's go talk to the Heat, and if not, we'll settle for Rudy Gobert. But let's go talk to the Heat about, nope, not Jokic. Talk to the Heat about Karl-Anthony Towns. Got close to max value, as you could probably expect. We will give you Montrezl Harrell, of course. Um, Honestly, Gary Trent's 2-star value. I'm going to throw the bag. I don't want to trade Gary Trent if I don't have to, though. I like Gary Trent as a role player. And then I will give you... I guess I'll trade Gary Trent for the simple fact he's got no badges. Dante DiVincenzo higher overall. Even though when you simulate with Dante DiVincenzo, he never puts up like really good numbers. But there it is. Karl-Anthony Towns is the center on our team. That is an A+ for our lunch. No, that's PE that we did. We just did PE. And he has to play at least 36 minutes a game. He said anybody over 6'10". Christian Wood is 6'10", so he does not count. So our backup center would also, in this case, have to play 36 minutes a game. Whoever that backup center may be. Or we can like kind of cheat the system and only have one guy that's over that height. That's probably the way I'm going to do things. Okay, next. We got an A+ in lunch, which is... How many of y'all getting A+ in lunch? I feel like we all are. Next, we have history, which is trade for a player that's been in the league for over 12 seasons. That's a no-brainer. That's no problem. PJ Tucker was drafted in the year 2006. Now, he hasn't played in the NBA for 12 years. But he was drafted a long time ago, 14 years ago. He spent some time overseas, as you can see, like a lot of time. After he was drafted, he played a lot. So is this kind of cheating? Been in the league for over 12 years. I'm gonna just make sure, because the comment section be kind of wild on these challenges, bro. So I just want to make sure that I'm following all the rules. So PJ Tucker, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be the guy. This will be exactly 12 years, but it says over 12 years. So I need to get somebody that was drafted 2007 and before. So basically, what am I doing? Why don't I just go all players? I mean, this is the easy one, you know, trying to get Vince Carter. That's kind of lame, though. I'd rather get somebody that'll get, like, minutes for us. Melo, JJ Redick. Iggy's contract's too big. Melo, JJ Redick. Those are the two guys I'm going to try to target. One of these two guys will end up on the team. JJ Redick plays for the Chicago Bulls. Okay. Bulls finally get some shooting on the roster, but I'm taking that away potentially. Ooh. Kawhi, John Wall, Larry Mark. Ooh, the Bulls that's a team you got to look out for. But in this case, trading DJ Augustine back to Chicago, trading Shaq Harrison back to Chicago, and we get JJ Redick in the first. Deal. Done. 12 years in the league, over with. And now, for period number 7, trade for a player that is from another country. Simple. We already got a few, you know what I'm saying? We already got Ben Simmons, Davis Bertans, Latvian Laser. I'm sure he speaks another language. I'm sure English is not his first language. So, done. Check. And then lastly, the 3-team trade. I forgot about that one. Okay, so now that we've done all of that except for the 3-team trade, let's just build out our roster with players that I like, that I feel like can help us win a championship. Ben Simmons and JJ Redick is our backcourt. I would rather upgrade JJ Redick. I would rather have JJ Redick come off our bench, so upgrade the surrounding pieces. We needed another backup point guard, so Vontae Graham's going to do that, and then we get PJ Tucker in the trade too. So we end up with PJ anyway, which is a W. Because PJ is not going to run back up center for us. Oh, no. He's going to run back up small forward. And as you can see, him as a small forward significantly... They want to run Ben Simmons at the 4. No. No, thank you. I'd much rather have the Latvian Laser there. Or even PJ Tucker there, honestly. For the defense, no. Let's go Latvian Laser and have PJ come off the bench. And then right now, this is what our team would look like with a 9-man rotation. And I don't hate the team. You know, it says anybody over 6'10" has to play at least 36 minutes a game. So we got to get Karl-Anthony Towns a little bit more minutes, but that's cool. It's Karl-Anthony Towns. I'll give him way more minutes, you know, and then nobody else on our roster is over 6'10". Nobody. Everybody is either 6'10" or shorter, which is a W if you ask me. So we ain't got to worry about that. But it does say anyone under that height has to max at 28 minutes. So, ooh, that's kind of an L. Everybody else has to be 28 minutes. Everybody else has to be 28 minutes. So that's actually an L. They can only max at that. So instead of having Ben Simmons playing 30 minutes a game because he's one of our best players, he can only play 28 minutes. That is an L. That is really an L. All right. We're fine with that, though. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. So the last thing is a 3-team trade. It is a 3-team trade. And that is the last thing. And we got complete A's, maybe, if we win a championship. Okay. Let's try to figure out what the heck that is. What I have found to be the case is going to look at everybody's target list and trying to pull off a deal, right? So I can go trade for Andre Roberson for the Spurs. Trade for Andre Roberson for the Spurs Okay, let's go trade for Andre Roberson first. Let's go trade for Andre Roberson first. Now, the thing is, they didn't say that that 3-team trade had to be... They are wild, bro. This is Andre Roberson. No, you're not getting one of our actual pieces. You better quit playing. You can get Yogi Ferrell. Oh, I forgot he had a nice sized contract. Oh, that's tough. All right, so maybe we have to trade for somebody else. The Nuggets want Chris Boucher. So let's go get Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher is definitely not making a lot of money like Andre Roberson was. I feel like my posture is terrible in these videos. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Straighten up. Wait. Hello? Oh, I put last name Chris. That's funny. I'm like, why the heck is Chris Boucher not coming up? All right, so there's Chris Boucher. They want Svi Mikhailuk deal. I forgot who we got him for. What team wanted Chris Boucher? It is the Nuggets. Okay, so we got the Nuggets pick, right? What am I trying to do? Okay, so we have who the Nuggets want. We got who the Nuggets want. All right, let's figure this out. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I have lost my mind in these challenges. So the Nuggets want Chris Boucher. Deal. No big deal. He's going to get flipped immediately. No, I need to go get 2 players. I need to get 2 players. Hold on. So who's another guy? Another cheap guy. Alec Burks. Y'all know for sure Alec Burks is going to be out there. Okay, so Alec Burks, I'm getting him for the Rockets. They wild and they want like actual players. No, we're going to give you Yogi Ferrell. Give me a second. I got to sign a guy to trade them. This is so stupid. Okay. I'm just going to sign a quick guy. You're going to take Joakim Noah. You know why I got to make sure you're going to take him. I'm going to make him. There you go. Same thing with Chris Boucher. Yep. Everybody's at prime position. Okay. All right. So we give them Joakim. They want a second. Sure. Okay. So now we can go build this trade. The trade was Chris Boucher and Alec Burks. Chris Boucher is going to the Nuggets. So let's go talk to the Nuggets. Right? The Nuggets give us back Lou Dort. I like Lou Dort's game. And then we got him for the Rockets. Right? So for the Rockets, you give us back your low. Oh, you give us back Darius Bazley. Give us back 2 OKC players. Both of these guys come into the Pelicans. Alec Burks is going to the Rockets. Looks acceptable to me. The Rockets says, okay, the Rockets want more. That's fine. We got picks. Let's go, Rockets. And now you're not interested? This is the most broken system in the game. So I'll give you a second too then. Everybody gets seconds. I don't understand. This is exactly what y'all want. I don't understand. Look at the values. 2.5 star value. You giving us, okay, Rockets. Okay, Rockets. Instead of giving us Darius Bazley, Rockets, you give us back somebody who's even worse. Who's the like legit worst player on your roster? It's Darius Bazley. It is Darius Bazley. So give us back Avery Bradley then. You give us back Avery Bradley then. Looks acceptable for me for the Nuggets. And they don't want to give up Avery Bradley. So in that case, I will give them a first. Now they're both not interested. What is this system? What is this system, y'all? What is the system? Oh my god. I'm gonna freak out. You give us back Lance Stevenson instead. Lance Stevenson has the same amount of value. What if everybody just like, I will give, oh, they got to give me something, but I don't understand how to make this trade happen. What if I flip the picks? So, or flip the players. What sense does that make? Hold on. Let me go back to this. I gave Chris Boucher to the Rockets and Alec Burks to the Nuggets. But the Nuggets wanted Chris Boucher. Right, the Nuggets wanted Chris Boucher, didn't they? Or did I mess up? Oh, maybe I did mess up. Wait, what did I do? I don't even know. No, the Rockets wanted Alec Burks, right? I don't understand it. Either way, 3-team trade is done. It's done. All right. We brought in Lance Stevenson to do nothing. And now we just go out there and sign some free agents to fill out the roster. People that's under 6 6'10", so they don't have to play minutes. So we'll get a guy like Mike Scott. We'll get a guy like Raul Nato. We'll get a guy like Hal Korver. And if I'm not mistaken, going through all of these again, turn on team chemistry, check. Trade for a player with a long last name, Chris Middleton, check. Bad coach / average coach, check. Get an athlete that you can't trade, check. 6'10" and above, got to play at least 36 minutes, check. Trade for a guy that's been in the league for 12 years, check. Trade for a guy that probably speaks another language, check. And the 3-team trade, check. All 8 subjects, periods, whatever you want to call them, done. Now we have to go out there and see if we can win a championship. Can we win a championship? Game 1, we win by a lot. Yeah. Cat better average 50. As he's literally the only center on the roster. But then again, we do have a coach with an F offense. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this go. If we start to like lose a bunch of games, like I said, I'll fire him. But starting off hot. No more trades though. 3-1, 4-1. We're straight. Even with the bad guy. And Cat actually did it, y'all. Cat actually did it. What the heck? 29, 13, and 4. Again, we didn't have another center on the roster, so he legit played like all the center minutes. His per 36 numbers are less than his point per game numbers, so he's playing over 36 minutes a game, man. He did it. Wow. I'm actually very... Oh, and we got 6 man of the year. Hold on. We out here winning awards. And the worst offensive coach ever wins coach of the year. Yes, sir. Cat All-NBA first team. Are we going to see a Ben Simmons? We don't see Ben Simmons, but we'll see him on defensive team probably. No. Okay. Oh, yeah, there he is. All right, so we do got Ben Simmons on the defensive team. He averaged 18, 6, and 6. A little down on the assists, but that's fine. We were still the best team of basketball. That's all that really mattered at the end of the day. As long as we were the best team of basketball. Vontae Graham off the bench looking great. Chris Middleton. As long as you kick it up in the playoffs, I don't really care. JJ Redick doing his thing, shooting the skin off the ball. You know what I'm saying? 44% from 3. Beautiful numbers there. And that's pretty much it. All right. First round, we're going against OKC, who have Joel Embiid. All right. Big center matchup. Doesn't matter. We get out of there in 4. Next, we got the Utah Jazz, who have Giannis. All right. Finding Giannis very early. Game 1 was a win for us. Karl-Anthony Towns. Beautiful. Giannis. Amazing, but it was not enough. He can't do it all by himself. Game 2. Oh. Okay, see, this time he has some... No, we actually just sucked. We put up 81 points. Come on, man. Kobe put up more than that in a single game by himself. Well, I guess he put up the same number, but rest in peace, Kobe, man. Rest in peace, Kobe. Okay. I mean, it's not much we can do to the rotation because the max those players can play are 28 minutes anyway. All right. Okay, Giannis. You know, you ain't got to really do us like that. Yeah, that's a comeback. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Okay, 40 seconds or 50 seconds left. Tie game. We got to jump in because why wouldn't we? Our season is on the line here. If we don't hit a shot in these 50 seconds, it's over with. And you know what? We are down by 10 in this 4th quarter alone. My boys don't want to win. And we got PJ Tucker in the game for some reason. Like, I'm guessing that people are fouled out. We'll take a look at that in a sec. I bet people had to foul out. Nobody's fouled out, but somehow we have a lineup out there with no Cat and no Ben Simmons. Like, come on, bro. What is this? Of course we're losing. Or of course this is what the game has turned out to be. We have JJ Redick running double pick and rolls. He can't even dribble, bro. And we give it to PJ Tucker to create a shot. I'm going to lose my mind. PJ Tucker's trying to create a shot, bro. And JJ's going to have to force a shot. Where is my star power? Like, what is happening? And why are we playing Tim Hardaway Jr. so lightly? There's Giannis with Davis Bertans on him. I don't understand how this is our closing lineup. Kobe White, the rookie, for game. He missed. Call timeout, please. Put Cat in the game. How the heck do we have the MVP of the entire league and he's not in the game? That's why his offense is an F. You don't know what the heck he's doing out there. The best, we literally have the MVP on our roster. And he's just not in the game. With 50 seconds left. But okay, he's back in time to potentially hit a game winner though. 2 seconds ago. Giannis having a great game. Having a great game. But I'm not trying to see that. I just want to... Yes, let's get it. Cat is back on the floor. Oh, my God. Chris Middleton for game. It looked good. That was a good look. That was a good look. He got an early release, though, on a non-contested. He just don't know his jump shot. All right, OT. OT in game 5. Steelers want to go home situation for the Pale. Y'all don't understand. I'll be recording these videos so late at night. The fact that man just revved his engine like that. That ain't right. All right, back to the Simcast, though. Oh, we won! Oh, my God. It happened so fast. We end up winning. Cat had 26 and 27 and 29 shots, though. I mean, he had to do what he had to do. He had to do what he had to do. Did we win? Yes, that's all that mattered. Okay, another game. Another game. We live to see another day. But now we're in Salt Lake City. We're up by 20, but last time we were up by 20, they came back. Up by 10. Up by 1. See what I mean? Team is notorious for just blowing late leads. Yep, notorious for it. Notorious for it. I mean... Hey, I can't help it. I got to jump back in whenever it's a situation. It's a win or go home situation. We're down by 1. We have ball. But don't tell me these boys got the same lineup as last time. They do. With no timeouts, bro. Okay, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they fouled out. Let's see if they fouled out. Giannis, nope. They have not fouled out. JJ Redick fouled out. Cat has not fouled out, but yeah, he's not in the game. Instead, we're relying on Vontae to create his own shot. Stupid game. So stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, I'm so mad. We're not going to get an A, y'all. We're not going to get an A because my star players are at... I mean, you know what? He hit both of these. It's still just a 3-point game, though. You know? Kobe White up for 1. Okay, that's bottoms. That's bottoms. Up for the second. He missed it. He missed it. 11 seconds. Chris Middleton, what are you doing? You give it to Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons? 6 seconds? 5 seconds? 4 seconds? Give it to Cat on the block with 1 second to go. Cat! We lost. This sucked. This sucked, bro. We shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. The fact that we had to rely on Vontae to create a shot. We got to eliminate it. We got to eliminate it. Like, come on, bro. I mean, Vontae had a good game. He had a good game. But there's no reason Cat and Ben Simmons shouldn't be on the floor in that situation. In situations like that, I don't care who wins the championship. It wasn't me. Am I a salty loser? Yes. That's all right. I don't like losing. But I failed this challenge. Whatever. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave it a like. Thank you for the challenge. It was fun and difficult. I probably should have had a better coach. It is what it is, though.